Annyeong everyone, this is Ju from SoJooCars, and today I have the Mitsubishi Xpander Cross. This one is the highest trim or variant in this model.
Hi sa mga nanonood kay SoJooCars! I'm Rm.
And I'm Ellaine of RiT Riding in Tandem.
Ano nga ba ang masasabi namin sa Xpander?
Siyempre, yan ang ultimate family car. Marami ka nang pwedeng isakay, marami ka pang pwedeng ilagay. Napaka-komportable at madali ring i-drive.
At ang pinaka-importante dito, naturally aspirated lang siya, so easy maintenance kahit long term. Sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe kay SoJooCars, i-press nyo na yung subscribe button. At syempre, sa mga nanonood din ngayon, subscribe din kayo sa channel namin, RiT Riding in Tandem. Bye!
Bye!
This is a 1.5 liter DOHC MyVec gasoline engine. It's a naturally aspirated engine that does 103 horsepower and 141 Newton meters of torque. It has a 4-speed automatic transmission. And if you want a more detailed review of this vehicle, please do check out my other videos here and here. Quartz White Pearl variant. Yes, this is the Quartz White Pearl variant. Costs 1,270,000 pesos SRP, which is 15,000 pesos more expensive than the normal color. But you may head down to the nearest dealership so that you can ask for the best deal and promo that you can have right now. Here are the things I like about the Xpander Cross. I love this nice dynamic shield, but with this smoked chrome, and the design of this light right here, it is really fantastic. Look at that, it looks like an alien eyeball. Also, this area is all LED except here. This is also LED. It is really difficult to look for halogen lamps in this vehicle, which is truly amazing. And the vehicle looks more rugged thanks to this plastic claddings with some design. But there is something that I don't like. So this is the way the door opens, right, and closes. But if you don't, so it is really difficult to close a bit. You need to really press it hard. But maybe people will like it, you know, with that nice sound, that thug sound, and you need to push a bit. But for me, I like it, you know, just being pushed and a lot easier to close. Here's the next thing I like. I like this vehicle because there is a fog lamp here at the back, which is going to help you in this kind of weather and probably save you in time. The nice color contrast is really good. You also have like more storage space also here. Yes, if this is going to be a family vehicle, it needs a lot of storage, but that's not all. Tcharan! You also get another storage here below the passenger seat. Isn't that amazing? More storage. You even have this kind of options. Yeah, this is both spacious for people and also for things. And the interior is really clean and neat. And with that brown color, it just makes the car look more special, which matches the seat color. There's one thing I noticed though that might not be a problem to others, but for me, well, there is an indicator here for the gear lever, right? But since this one is just in one straight line and it is not gated, there are many times like I had placed it like in low because it doesn't stop if you are pressing this one. So that might be something that you might want to pay attention when you are shifting. Really convenient, no-brainer. I love this kind of simple things. And the info button is here. There. Oh, I'm driving in a very economical way. Look at that, I have 4 leaves. That's something fun. And mind you, the rear aircon is really cold. The reverse camera. there, it just constantly tells you to stop because it doesn't have a sensor. So it is a good reminder for you to go slowly, which is supposed to be, because when you're reversing, when you go slow, you won't have that much damage. But if you do go fast, that's a lot of damage. And if you don't know how to turn on the fog lamp, you need to just put this up, and the fog lamp for the rear is one more time. In the previous 2 videos I have released, I had the vehicle with me for about 30 minutes, and yeah, that time I had my impression, but this time I had the Xpander Cross for about 4 days. If you are living in the Philippines, you should well know that it had been raining and raining and raining and raining. So how did Xpander perform during this kind of weather in the city? As you know, many parts of the city were flooded, and there were lots of stagnant water, especially in Ayala Avenue and Makati Avenue. So how did this 17-inch rims perform? Although this vehicle has a very high ground clearance, which is 225 millimeters, you still need to be careful. You need to slow down, you need to make sure the brakes are dry. The vehicle obviously survived because today's my last day, and I'm happy to say that driving this naturally aspirated 1.5 liter engine was really enjoyable. Although this is naturally aspirated, doesn't have a turbo, it still feels like it has a turbo. 4-speed transmission, the conventional automatic transmission. The light system of the Xpander is really bright and nice. It is also nice to have fog lamp at the back. That is gonna add to better safety, especially in this weather. You don't have to turn on the hazard. We are not going so fast right now, but the cabin noise that you hear is just coming from the tires. Other than that, you don't hear anything even from the engine. You don't really hear that much from the cabin. The visibility is amazing. Mitsubishi just gives that confidence that Filipino people want. Actually, I've already brought this to the Skyway, and yeah, it is really enjoyable to drive this one. And if you guys are not using the cruise control, you should practice, because once you get the hang of it, you really want to use it, even in this kind of, well, not in the traffic situation, but it is a great driving aid. So make full use of what you have. The braking of this vehicle is also really nice. It will not make you feel alarmed. It is gonna grip. It is gonna stop the car definitely. Well, the suspension is not the softest ride. When you are like going on potholes, when you are going on those white lanes, that's gonna wake you up, like on Macapagal Avenue. This is a 7-seater. So if you have stiffer suspension, well, mostly at the back, the tendency is that you can have more cargo if you want to, and if you have more passenger, so it is gonna help you with that. But as I'm always driving alone, or I'm just with my wife, I feel that the suspension can be a bit softer if this is going to be used in the city only. And this MPV feels wide, although it feels low. Not slow, but low. It is really drivable. There is a backup camera, but there is no sensor at the back. So it is an easy fix. You can just purchase one in Lazada. Well, you can actually install one if you want to. But I guess you can also grab the option from your casa itself. So you can ask them about it. This vehicle was quietly launched during the pandemic, but the Xpander was able to be in the #1 rank in terms of sales in Mitsubishi in the last quarter. So that is fantastic. which means that everyone's happy with this vehicle. So here in the Skyway, the road is perfectly paved. So even the tire noise that I used to get, I'm not getting anymore. Such a fantastic car to drive. Easy driving, nice handling, nice braking. The acceleration, if you are coming from a higher horsepower cars, then you might feel that this is a bit lagging in power. But if you put in your mind that this is a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine, then you won't have any complaints. This is a nicely tuned. It is a nicely built. It is a nice looking, right? It does look nice. And family oriented, barcada oriented. We would like to have the head unit upgraded to something that is more updated, which is like having Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, right? So maybe that will make this one also more attractive to younger generation. But for family car, this is like one of the best MPVs out there right now. Sound? Yeah, those are the times I feel that the suspension and the wheel size and everything has to do. I mean, I don't know if it's the width or if it's the thickness. You do get that kind of sound. From 0 in D, press it. Went to 6,000 RPM. So in acceleration, it's not the fastest, alright, and it's not the quietest, but it can do its job. It is a doable car, and also body roll is no problem. It's really flat to the ground. Really a safe, reliable car. You can have fun if you want to. You can just play around with the accelerator and you will not have problem. You will not feel that the car is boring. Okay, we will brake from 60 to... Yes. My shield came all the way here. It can definitely brake, guys. Good job, Mitsubishi. See, when you actually floor it, it feels like you have a turbo. That's a fun car to drive. Oh, another Xpander Cross. Hi. Let's floor it. I feel confident in putting the car to higher speeds because the brakes work really nicely. And then you will actually feel that when you are driving a lot of cars, like on a weekly basis, you will feel that there is a balance between the speed and the brake. Sometimes the speed is too high. Sometimes the brake is not good. It's not gonna stop. So this is one of those that is well balanced. Thank you everyone for watching this video. This was Ju from SoJooCars. Thank you Mitsubishi Motors Philippines for letting me drive this car for a while. Although it was raining and raining and raining, but it was such a nice experience to have. Thank you. And with that, I will see you in the next video. May your dreams come true. Annyeong everyone. Bye.